Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Ryan. I'm the mayor here in Verona, New Jersey, sitting in our beautifully new renovated Carnegie Library. I just wanted to take a few seconds to thank everyone involved in this project. It spanned a number of years, a number of different council members, and a number of different members of our library board of trustees. But I think, as you can see when you walk around here, it was well worth the time, effort, and the money that was spent to put the library in this condition. The one thing that I've always favored is to maintain the town's infrastructure, and this is such a critical part of it that someone might get a little bit upset when they heard about the amount of money being spent, but it's well worth it. The library services the entire community, which is what I think is really important about it, all the way from preschool, all the way up through high school, through senior citizens, through teen programs. And it's a great place to meet and to see your neighbors. We have great meeting rooms here now that are available for the public. So I know I couldn't be happier with the results, and anyone that I've spoken to in the community that's had the opportunity to come in and see this beautiful facility is awestruck. And I'm just going to wrap it up on that note. Come on in, see the library, take advantage of the facilities, and pat yourself on the back for having the foresight to fund this beautiful project. Thanks again.
Hi, I'm Michael Knockimson, and I serve on the Verona Town Council. I am pleased to be here tonight and welcome in a new chapter for Verona's Carnegie Library. Our library is not only beautiful and historic, but it represents the soul of what matters in our township. Our library is the center of our town square. It is also an essential part of any forward-driven community. Restoring and always improving our library is a responsibility our community takes very seriously. The Verona Library provides free and easy access to books, newspapers, ideas, information, and technology that helps to enrich, nourish, and educate and empower all members of our community. It serves as a center of many programs and represents the township's commitment to education and learning. We all are very proud of this Carnegie Library, and I encourage everyone in town to visit and spend a lot of time here. The fact that we were able to restore so much of its history, including the mantle and the fireplace right behind me, and the wonderful clock above the mantle, gives me great pride. Thank you for being here this evening, and I wish everyone years and years of enjoyment in our wonderful Carnegie Library. Thank you.
First, I'd like to congratulate the Board of Directors for the library and all the library staff. It's a privilege and an honor to come here and see the great change that's gone on within this library. The major change for me I see outside of the aesthetics is the basement area that is now 100% accessible to everybody. Meeting rooms downstairs will be very helpful. Groups of children, groups of older residents of Verona. I think the big advantage to the library is to all residents of Verona. Anyone within the town can use it. It is now fully ADA accessible, which is a wonderful part of this library. So I'd like to thank the county, as we did earlier, the county executive for showing up today, and the rest of the council for approving this, both past council members and present. And I wish this township and everybody here good use of this library, and I hope it lasts for another 95 to 100 years and longer.
So what the library means to me is this is more than just a place to see books. It's really going to become the great community center for many years to come. Really, with the beautiful renovations that are taking place. This is something here for young people, for middle school kids, for high school kids, for our senior population as well. I look at this as really being a cornerstone of the great town we are, and I am marveled by the beautiful work that was done by our builder, our architect, and all the planning that went into this. I have young children. My kids are going to be part of this library for many years to come, so I'm excited to be on the council now to see this to fruition, even though it was started before I became a councilman. My wife's been long involved in this project, and my wife Elizabeth as president of the library board, and many, many other people who've really struggled and worked hard over a period of many years to bring this to where we are now.
I'm Roman. I'm one of the town councilmen here in Verona, and I'm very glad to see the opening of our newly renovated Verona Public Library. I first came into this building when I moved into the town about 13 years ago, and it sorely needed work. We had a lot of areas that hadn't been touched since the 1940s and 1950s. The lighting was bad, there was plaster falling from the ceiling. It was a building that needed to be worked on. And the entire town council came together. We all agreed that this was an asset for the community that we needed to invest in. We all voted in favor of renovating this building, and we wanted to restore our historic building. This is a Carnegie Library that means a lot to the community and the library. And it was important for us to preserve the links to the past in the library, like this fireplace and mantle to remind me of the historic story. For me, a public library is an institution that is there to serve absolutely everyone in the town, young, old, in between, from every culture, every socioeconomic class, everybody can come and use the library. And it's here to provide a repository of knowledge. It's here to provide resources for people, computer access for those who might not have it, a warm place to sit and study and read. It's something for everyone to enjoy and everyone to come together and use. I'm very glad that this project has been completed, and I hope to see this facility last for as long as I'm here in this town, and I'm certain that 90 more years from now, it will still be serving the township of Verona and our citizens.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Rui Dionisio, Superintendent of Schools in Verona, and I would just like to thank the entire Verona community for all of their wonderful support in making this beautiful library renovation a possibility. Kudos goes out to the library trustees, the Verona Township, and the entire Verona community for engaging and creating such a positive space that folks of all ages can gather and have access to a number of available resources. We are very, very fortunate to live in such a supportive community, and none of this would be possible without everyone's support. So once again, thank you for making it possible for our students and for adults alike.
Good evening. I'm Yvette McNeil.
And I'm David Galbracheck.
And we are here sitting in for Alistair Cook. Tonight we discuss, what does the Verona Public Library mean to me? David, what does the Verona Public Library mean to you?
The Verona Public Library is here in part because of Andrew Carnegie, and I happen to be the Carnegie House Principal at HB Whitehorn. And the library is no longer the stuffy place that it once was when Mr. Carnegie built it. It's a place that has evolved, and I'm so excited every day. I see kids coming over here now after school and reading books, enjoying the makerspace, using the teen area, borrowing videos, music. It's an extension in our school. How about you?
I agree, Dave. I believe that the library is an extension of HBW, and we also have students coming here during the day. We have Mrs. Jen Kleineck bringing our students over to learn about new databases that we don't have in our schools. And we have wonderful librarians here who are teaching students to use tools outside of our own library and to use other books, other sources, and things that we don't have.
The library is beautiful. We're glad you're back. It was a long time when the place wasn't open, and you look around, the place is dynamite, and it's going to serve generations of our students to come. So we're excited, we're thrilled, and thank you for inviting us.
And we're just going to sit back and read a little Shakespeare and take in the ambiance and warm up by the fire.
It's a warm fire.
It's a warm fire.
Hi, I'm Howard Freund. I'm the principal of Landing Avenue School, and prior to that I was at HBW for about 15 years. And I haven't been in this building in probably 10, 12 years, and I was knocked out when I walked in. It's beautiful, it's inviting for kids and adults, and I just want to offer my congratulations to the entire library community for what they've put together here. I view the public library as an equal partner in education. The library having this huge outer reach that can pull in seniors and everybody in town and preschool. So it's a true partner in education, and it's really just a building of opportunity. So congratulations, beautiful.
Hi, this is Dr. Lanzo, the principal of FM Brown School. I'm very excited for our students today and the community members of Verona to take advantage of what the new library, the Verona Public Library, has to offer. However, on a personal note, being raised in Verona, walking into the Verona Public Library and seeing the drastic difference then and now, it's just absolutely amazing. On a personal note, I can remember as an elementary student walking here and going into the children's room and working with Mrs. Burkhart, who was the children's librarian, and she would give me total open access. I would take out books, all different levels and titles and genres, and she would help me load up my Verona Public Library brown bags, the shopping bags with the handles, and I'd make my way through the heat, July and August, and walk up the Claremont Avenue Hill to my childhood home on Floyd Road, and I would just sit and enjoy all of the books, in addition to going to the Verona pool and everything else that the Verona community has to offer its children growing up. So a very exciting time today, and again, being here just warms my heart thinking about my own childhood memories here at the Verona Public Library. Thank you.
I just want to congratulate the Verona Public Library on this beautiful new building, newly renovated building. It's wonderful. I've been a staff member here in Verona for 21 years as a teacher, as the assistant principal at HBW, and now as principal of Forest, and I recognize this building as a gem of the community, and it really is a gem right now. I also live here and have a child who goes to the public schools and is able to utilize this building, and it makes me take great pride in my community that we have such a great building, newly refurbished. Congratulations.
What a library means to me is that everyone in the community, young and old, has a place to go, to read, relax, explore, discover what they're interested in, and just share this beautiful space together. And I'm so excited for the Verona Public Library and for the members of the community to enjoy this beautiful place.
Libraries have always been a special place in my life. All through my entire life, I could always find the library as a place where I would go to find information about the world or to find myself. I'm just so happy with the renovations in our new library. It's just such a stunning facility. I think my favorite part is how it fuses the authenticity of the Carnegie charm along with a 21st century modern facility. I'm so happy for the staff and Director Cheryl Ashley. They did an amazing job with the transition, and I just couldn't be prouder of this space. I think a library is indicative of the core values of our town, and I'm just so happy and blessed that we live in a town that values information and books and libraries. Libraries have always felt like home to me, and this feels like home.
I think a library to me is community. It's the heart of the community. It's a place where children of all ages can come and get together to learn, reflect, read, and basically come together as a community. I think what Verona has here is a beautiful library space that they can be proud of for years to come.
Hi, Victor Fisher, lived in town since 1968. What does this library mean? Well, you have to go back to a little history and think of Carnegie. He spent his wealth and started putting libraries in towns all over the United States. Most towns, the biggest thing was a church. Then these started coming up. And it didn't matter if it was a big town or a small town. You were fortunate enough to get one. Many people have used this, and we renovated it. It looks beautiful. Got a lot of nice things in here, and the staff, like usual, is always nice. What's great about books is not everybody has the opportunity to have a book. There's areas of this world where some people don't even know how to write still. So we sometimes take things for granted because we have technology. But what's great about a book is you can lose yourself in imagination. You can pick up a book and all of a sudden you could be on an island, or reading about an astronaut, or just carrying something that's yours. And a lot of times people that have one or two books feel like they own something, especially if they don't live in the United States or in other populated countries. The nice thing about this place is it's more friendlier. It was always friendly in the past, but it's more friendlier, I think, now for kids and younger adults. There's more activities here for them. You have the media section over there with the new technology. So you can also lose yourself in those computers. So if you're not really thrilled on books at a certain age, it can be a stepping stone to a book, or the newspapers. So the one great thing about literature is it makes you use your mind. Because without your mind, you lose an opportunity to dream. Enjoy the new library.
Hi, my name is Sylvia Jacobs, and I've been coming to Verona Library since my kids were really small. And now they're in college, right? But I tell you, this place looks amazing. I love everything about it now. I mean, the nice fireplace, 3D printer, so many clubs, and very friendly. And I must tell you one last time, the renovations look amazing. So this place means a lot to me because I've been reading since I was 8 years old. My first book, Eastern Fables, and books are important. So everybody go out there, read, and come to Verona Library.
To me, the library is a place where you can have fun and read books. My favorite thing is I haven't been here in a few years, and the remodelization is amazing. The fact that there's a teen section, even better. For the first time in my life today, I went upstairs to the adult section, and I found books that I want to read now that I'm older. History books, books about New Jersey, books about Verona, books about taxes and ancestry, something I'm always interested in. And you look for stuff online and you can't really find things because copyright, people haven't PDF them online, and now the library is going to be a perfect resource to use to look things up.
It's a beautiful building. Well, I am very impressed with this new library. The job they did is bigger than I thought it was going to be. And with the dark wood all around, it gives it a feeling of warmth and success and a link to the past. And I really like the fireplace. So that when I'm here in January and February and it's snowing outside, and before I go clean out my car, I'll be able to sit here and look at this and warm my thoughts before I go out into the snow. So this is a beautiful building. May it last forever.
Congratulations on the opening. What a beautiful space. I just got a tour and I love every nook and cranny. It was really well designed and I'm looking forward to spending lots of time and having my children spend time with friends and family here.
Hello, good afternoon. Marv and I are here to return our books and to get some other books. We don't know what we would do without Verona Library. It's our second home, and everyone is always so very helpful and courteous, and we just love it here. And once in a while we'll rent a movie, but it's basically books. That's what we love. And thank you so much for being here and taking care of us.
One of the things I love about the Verona Public Library is all of the programs that the library does. I've been to programs here on 9/11, on the history of silent films in New Jersey, different art programs, and of course all the great programs that kids have, like the Lizard Guy and Polka Dot, reading Dr. Seuss, and great science programs for the kids. And this library is really amazing, and I'm so thrilled with the renovation. It just looks amazing. Thank you.
The library for me was always a place where I could come with my kids, especially when they were little. We picked out books, we played with toys, we met other friends. It was a safe place, a fun place, a warm place, a community place. I'm so happy that it's back and it's ready for us, and I love all the new community groups that are part of it.
Well, the library is a great place for people in the community and neighboring communities to come take out a book, see what's new in magazines, or maybe bring their kids. For me, it's a great place to write. I actually just came down from finishing an article in the Carnegie Room, which is a wonderful, welcoming space for anyone who needs a quiet place to write or catch up on some work.
So to me, the library means that you can come to the library, you can bring a child to the library and get a book that would let their imagination take them anywhere they want to go. It's so wonderful to be able to read books, especially for children. Education, I think, is the most important thing there is, and it starts at the library with books from when you're real young till you get to be as old as me, so that's my whole thing. I love libraries, I love books, and I love to be able to get a book and go anywhere my imagination would want to take me.
So I think about the new library is like, it looks the same, but then again I kind of forget exactly what it looks like, so it definitely looks different. I think the kids' room looks different, a lot more like choices for books and kids, and then the teen room back there, then they actually put stuff for like teens, like their clubs you can go to, and their computers you can use. So there's a lot of really good books. And also, if you look around, they have a downstairs, which is where actually they do a lot of stuff. Like, they do clubs. I'm in a Minecraft club. They do that downstairs. They do all sorts of stuff. Upstairs, they have a lot of good, like, non-fiction, I'm pretty sure, non-fiction upstairs.
Wonderful people like to see this
News and Guns right out in the open. And while you're watching this birdcage, it's going to disappear right from my fingertips. You will not see where it goes. I hope.